Today we are checking out the Coolpo AI Huddle Panya. This is a very intuitive, a very smart conferencing for Zoom calls for professionals. It's a webcam, 4K webcam, 1080p or 720, whatever you prefer. 360 degree field of view on this camera, guys. And it's smart. It will follow your voice and will follow and switch between who is talking if you are with a bunch of people. So we're going to check it out. We'll get into the specs. Let's take it out of the box so we can get a look at it. Instead of looking at this box, the box is nice. I like the box. You guys know I'm big on packaging. But let's see this guy, right? The AI Huddle Panya by Coolpo. So we got a bunch of stuff in the box, some paperwork, and then this should be the actual, if I can get this thing out of here. Let me do this. Let me turn it over. Come on. Things in there tight. And there it is. The Huddle Panya from Coolpo. Now, they did send this to me for a full review, but not a paid review. So we're going to take a look at this, guys, and then we'll do some samples. I'll try and get you some audio samples on how this sounds. And, of course, we'll take a look at the interface and what it looks like if you are using it for Zoom calls or Google Hangouts or anything like that. And who is this for? This is going to be for the professional, right? In today's world, still, a lot of people are working from home. So, hold on. I don't want to talk over this sound. So the Coolpo, you guys can see here the plus and the minus, the battery life on here. This is your power button. Speakers all around here. 360 degree, not only 360 degree field of view with this camera right here, but you do have 360 degree audio with the speakers on here. Now let's see what comes inside of here. Some accessories, probably the plug. Now this will work on Windows and Mac. So this is going to be, it's kind of a weird plug. I've never seen that. It looks like a micro USB and a USB. It's a micro USB and a macro USB-C together. That's kind of weird. And then USB-A. And that's all that's in here. And then in this one, it's going to be our power brick. So we'll get this plugged in and working in a second. Now you're going to have your camera on top. And again, when you're not using it, it does come with this silicone top to protect your camera. So very nice. It does protect it. Now, panoramic 4K HD on here. There's an auto white balance. 360 degree speaker, as we talked about. There are 4 smart mics on here, and that does mean if there's multiple people in the conference room, it will follow you and highlight whoever it is speaking on its own. The camera will move and follow the voices. So very cool, very intuitive, very smart from Coolpo here. Now, 15 feet of range, give or take a foot, depending on if there's walls around. 1 fisheye camera, 1 panoramic camera on here. There is some software now, I believe, for this too, so you can go in and take out the panoramic camera if you don't want that in there, right? With the panoramic camera, you're going to be able to see the entire room. You're going to be able to block out certain things on the camera if you don't want that to be shown when you are on Zoom calls or something like that. And again, 4K, 1080p or 720. Let's take a look. We're going to go connect it and we will take a look and see how it works. All right, this is going to give you an idea of what it looks like. Now, I apologize for the lighting down here. My lighting in here is terrible right now, and just going to have to go with it. So this is shooting right now in 4K, and this is on Ecamm, of course. Now, Zoom, just so you know, Zoom and I think Google Hangouts, you have to have a business account just to stream in 1080p. So keep that in mind. You got to use something else if you want to get the full display of 4K video on here. So we're in 4K right now. The audio you are hearing is from the Coolpo. This is what the audio would sound like if you were on the other end. Now, as you can see, there is a red outline around the bounding box or around the box that you see me in. That will follow you and highlight the person that is speaking. So if somebody else is with me and they are to my left or to my right and they start speaking, the camera will pan over to wherever it is they are. So if I move out of camera right now and I just move away, it's going to search for me until it finds me. And once it finds me, it's going to highlight that area in red again, still searching for me right now. And then it's going to highlight that area in red. So you can see it found me. Now, if I move back, see if the other person started talking, and I sit down again, it's going to locate me, highlight that red area, and find me. And, you kind of have to adjust the angles of where everybody's sitting to get it right, and then it'll pan out and find you if you keep speaking. So very cool, very smart and intuitive. It will locate you wherever you are. And man, it's crazy where technology is right now. And again, I apologize for the lighting. It's blown out. I don't have a lot of light down here. It's just the outside light right here. And I have this huge spotlight on so we can get some decent clarity on here. Now you can go into the software and adjust the colors as well. You can customize the pictures on here to get it to look a certain way. You can block out some of the screen. And again, you can just get rid of the entire panoramic view. You can get rid of a bunch if you want and just make it solo. And you can even adjust, some of the color. You can color grade this just a little bit in the Cool Pool Tools. That's what it's called, Cool Pool Tools settings. So very cool, man. Just a unique product here, guys. What do you think? Drop some comments below.
Right, guys, the Zoom AI Huddle Panya, a very cool product. Again, who's this for? Professionals, people that are going to be on conference calls all the time, right? Our world has changed since the pandemic, so more and more people are working from home. Cool product. A little pricey, yes. It's around $600, but I'll drop the link below, guys. Check it out. If you're a professional, if you're on Zoom calls all the time and you want to up your game a little bit, it will help out with multiple people on both ends. Good audio quality on here, guys. Let me know. Drop some comments. But that's it, guys. The Cool Po AI smart camera. Pretty cool. Peace.